All right, great day, everyone. Let's go here. All right. We are all set. I think it's working now. It looks like that is working over there. I don't know. I kind of feel like there's some issues. I did somewhat get the crazy fan sound done. And now, so on the list right off the bat today are going to be these. Nope, that's not it. Not that one. Polymarket. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Right here. Here we go. Right here. So these are the ones that are being added. VRT, LITE, and COHR. So these are ones definitely on watch today. Let's check out our fear and greed indicator. All right, fear is at 16, so I'm thinking it's going to be an up day today in the market. Let's go to crypto fear and greed. Great day, Glenn. Great day. By the way, do you all have bad feedback with the fan on my computer? I'm trying to figure it out. I did a Windows update. Since I did the Windows update, I have some crazy fan stuff going on. The memory processing, so I kind of have to figure that out. And I'm also trying to figure out another website issue, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so we got this. I did post up the limits last night, so let's pin this to my page there so you guys can grab it. We have the stock market halt levels for the indexes for today, so that is right here. I did post that up yesterday. In the evening, 44 views. Gotta love the fours, right? I didn't post it at 8:06 a.m. today. Okay, interesting. Apparently it didn't go out until this morning. Quite interesting. So we've got that going on. Let's see what else is happening. We have gold pulling back to the downside, major selling in gold. Let's also look at UVXY. Let's look at the inverse indicators. First off, let's check out the indexes here. Have these bigger levels changed? Nope, still up there. Okay, let's go to the Qs, 607.81. All right, they adjusted that just a little bit. Maybe a reversal coming here in the market on today. But I did also do a segment for Angela Miles that it was starting to see, maybe we're going to have a bigger move here on the Russell as well. And we have most of the quarters below us, so maybe looking for the Russell to rebound first. Typically, the Russell is going to tell us what the rest of the market is doing. Yesterday, it was the only one. We do have a dividend out on the Dow today of 99 cents. So if we close up less than 99 cents, that means that the market sees the Dow. Silver smoked you long, yeah. Silver right now is getting the smack down. Gold, silver, gold is getting killed too. So let's also see what's going on with the dollar. We're going to check all that out. So let's check out the Dow level. It has not changed. It's still up here. Once we see this move, boom, down here, I'm on board as a bull. Right now, still got to be cautious with the market. Talking about trading the futures, I was learning, right? I'm still learning, so I did it on my phone earlier while having my morning coffee, a nice 300 bucks. Can't be upset about that. So that's with the fivers. So it's turning out that I'm doing a little bit of stacks, a little bit of futures, and I'm loving the futures. Loving trading gold. It's like, I like the speed of it. So I'm learning. The cool thing is you've got to expand your knowledge, right? Every day, expand your knowledge. I'm expanding it into the futures, watching it have my levels ready to go. I like the speed. I find NQ a little too fast for me. ES is a lot of risk. If you go to mini ES, that one is okay. That's got a smaller risk as well. So it's all about that risk management, speed of what you like. But literally in 5 minutes, made 300 bucks on gold. So really loving it. Okay, let's look at UVXY here for the inverse indicators. You know, maybe let's go ahead and do the list first. And then we're going to get everybody on board and we're going to look at that. So we got AAOI to the upside today. Also, we're going to talk about VRT. VRT is down. I think that we could easily see this go up to potentially new highs today with the addition. So if we can break out of that 270 range, so I'm going to put VRT on here today. This is a special one. Why? Because March 23rd, we are due to see them fully added into the stock market as far as the S&P 500. So what does that mean? The rest of the buying for the ETFs has to happen today if they want to be properly balanced. So VRT, LITE, killing it, up 71 points yesterday. That's bigger volume. Looking for that 788 breakout today with the addition to the S&P 500 and COHR, right? COHR, similar. Are we going to get all the way up to 300? Not sure on that one, but I can tell you that this is going to have more momentum today because the people that shorted it maybe didn't realize that it's going to be added. And that's where the big volume came in yesterday, likely bigger volume again today. So we might see this move another 20 points, right? Maybe around 230, you might start to see that this will pull back a little bit. We have Apple, Nvda, and Tesla down. So let's put our Nvda over here. Let's put our Tesla. I was short Apple on the competition. Let's see how I am doing. Let me get that leaderboard up. It's hard because I find that I like the competition. So here, let's pull this up here. So with Trade the Pool, I like this competition. It's quite difficult to, oh no, that's not the link. Here we go, here's the leaderboard. Okay, so what's difficult is you have to get in at open on Monday and you can't really adjust or take profit. So you gotta let it ride. It's a good lesson in hedge fund management, right? So I'm actually short here. They messed that up. I'm short. So that's frustrating that that's incorrect. But we've got some other people like this is full on quantitative. We've got some other ones that it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So where are we going to go in the brackets right now? Steve is winning, but we'll see what today has. So I'm going to have to make sure that they know that I'm short on this. All right. Let's come back over. Let's bring this down here. Put that in there. You know what? We don't have our tunes going. Let's see if we can manage all of that. There we go. 5. Hoo-wee. That's our big one moving to the upside on earnings. All right, 5 below. Going there this weekend to get a present for my daughter's friends. I feel like it's kind of like the new Claire's. 53.8 million right there. Let's look at our big money volume. You guys have me all to yourself this morning. I'm not going anywhere. And, all right, 235.16. TSEM as well is killing it today. We're going to add that over here. All right. So we got all that going on. Let's check out fellow shorts that we have this morning. Alcoa pulling back. Nope, not AAOI. AA. And we also have AXTI on the list. We're going to put that over here. AXTI. All right. GDX, gold, GL, wowee. GDX. GDXU is getting killed. Oh, it was earlier. Now it's up on the day. Look at that. Look at that. Do we have seller's exhaustion here? Hitting this exponential moving average. We shall see what we have for the day. We're going to look at the dollar as well and see there. All right, bigger mover CSIQ, Canadian Solar. Yep. Hey, it's rebounded. Had earnings as well. We'll put this on earnings 2 days ago. All right. 1353 CSIQ. I think we're going to see a rebound day in the market today. And Nugget. Is this like way off? Baba pulling back as well. What do you guys want? Baba or Nugget? What do you think? Baba or Nugget? They're all up slightly on the day. Is this? There we go. That's what's going on. That's what's up. All right. SMCI. SMCI pulling back today. Novo Nordisk as well. SMCI, biggest loser. SMCI, Boyle. SMCI with 514 million. You want Baba? Okay, we'll do Baba as well. I'll put it over here. All right. I'm just gonna, let's check out my list from over here. My Market Madness, Apple is down. Cool, Snap is down. My entry was 460, so that should be pretty good. My Bitto, not so bueno there. Bitto, I had 30,000 shares of this, so that's not fun. So I'd like to see this rise today. These two move down, and these move up. Where are we? Yeah, okay, that's good, and that is good. So I need to actually go to our spreadsheet and see, and I need to put a little, let's see. All right. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me tweet out what we're covering. Over here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Gapping stocks. We're going to get into it. Copy. All right. AAOI, VRT, LITE, COHR, 5, Nvda, Tesla, Alcoa, CSIQ, SMCI, Baba, TSEM, AXTI, and more. All right, let's also put out the crypto. If you are just joining, welcome. If you are brand new to my live streams, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I do look at where the biggest money is trading. I learned about this from Stephanie Kammerman with the dark pools, and then I figured out an easier way to just put it onto my charts. I did write an ebook all about that, and if you join the school community of Carpe Profit, you will get an email all about that. All right, so come back here. There you go. So if you join the school community, you do get this right there posted, and it's free, doesn't cost anything to join, and you can chat over there with me any time of day. All right, I pay attention to that more than I do Twitter chats, all that good stuff. All right, so AAOI, let's look at our inverse indicators right off the bat. Let's see if anything has changed over here. UVXY, do we have a shift? No, we are still showing short, even though the market seasonality says that it might reverse here, but I'm not seeing the bigger money sell up here for a profit. So until they sell up here, I'm going to say, you know what? They are not shorting it just yet, right? We are still down here 26.19. So that's telling me that we are still looking at fear to potentially get worse. 34.16. If I see that the price action moves below the bigger money level, they did adjust this to 7.39. So that is a change on UVIX. That if they do see, when you see this go green, that means green in the market. That means I'm getting a green buy signal in the market. Make it pretty easy, right? Red means the market is still short biased. Green means the market is long biased, right? So I need to change this because I see I have two. Okay, 35.30. We're still there. That is the 90 simple that is over there. And we are at 40.15. Still not convinced yet to go long. You could risk it and go long up here. Up here meaning for the reversal, it isn't as at an extreme. However, you might get a nasty loss because the market could still move down. Does that make sense? Are you guys following me? Am I explaining that well? And listen, I love to know that the chat is working. So if you are on Twitter, if you can please rotate your phone if you are on a phone and give me a, hey Jane, yes, the chat is working. So I know that, hey, if people are trying to reach out, that the chat is working. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, put in the chat. We are adults. I can definitely agree to disagree. In fact, I do that a lot on Trade the Pool when I'm on there, typically on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, depending on what's happening for the week. All right, let's look at GLL. Have they flipped their position here? This was giving me a short signal. Still giving me a short signal on gold until we move back below 18.19. I'm getting a short signal. Silver, still getting a short signal, 25.96 there. So it's not a wonder. Thank you, Jay. 25.96. It is not a wonder, Shovel, because we see that the inverse indicator is saying it's time to short, right? Let's check out DXY. So this is the dollar. Many times when we see the dollar pull back, we'll see the commodities move up. There is 100% manipulation. We know this, right? It is not a wonder. They are at 97.35, so we're still getting a long the dollar while we see commodities dropping. UUP, right here, they have, oops, that's not it. I want to go on this one. I want to make this one a little bit thicker so I can see better. There we go. All right. So this one, we are getting very close to them potentially shorting. This is the dollar bullish fund since January. I like to do it for the quarters. So that is located up at 27.55. Our price is 27.62. So if I were to look at an instrument for shorting the dollar, I would go, once this goes below the bigger level here, 27.38, this would be the test and maybe come down and then bounce. But for now, I would say that once we go below 27.38 over there, it's going to get ugly. All right, USO, bigger money level. Ooh, look at that. We got it up here. We have 2 quarters now up here. So watch out for a potential short coming on oil. That could be pretty ugly, right? But it would be great for our wallets because all the cost of goods would be less. Yes? All right, let's look at Bitcoin now. So Bitcoin, bigger money level on the daily over here is at 67,016 for the intraday. Let me put this on a 15-minute. What do you guys think? Should we check out? Should we check out? Let me pull it up in the background down here. We could do a little see what happens when I do this live. We were doing this yesterday. It was awesome. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. This is what I wanted. There we go. I wonder if it's going to kick me out because I was in on my phone. So it might just do that. What? All right. So everything is loading. We'll pull this up here. So already had a good morning. And let's check out where the futures are as well. All right, let's hide this. Let's pull this down. Aha, there we go. Pull it down. So we're in between right now. Don't really like the setup. In between over here, let's look at this. This is the mini Qs. ATXI, you got it, Lorenzo. We are going to cover ATXI. This I would look like a potential short right there. Let's look at our gold. This is what I've been loving lately. Gold. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And a boom. All right, let's add this. All right, let's go up right here. And let's go down here. Let's bring it all the way down. You're very welcome, very welcome. All right. Now, if you're trading this, hit confirm, okay? Because you don't want to forget to hit confirm. So earlier these are the minis for gold, the micro gold futures. I was trading the regular gold futures and rocked a nice $330 earlier today. So now we're on the 3-minute. Let's check it out on the 5-minute over here. I like this. I like this. So I'm going to just set it up so that, hey, I'm in the green on the trade. Okay, set it and forget it. All right, that's it. It's like a crock pot. I like the 8:45 to the 9:15. I'm discovering I like that timing. Okay, let's go into crypto over here. Bitcoin price levels, bigger money is, first we do it like this. Present 0269 and we are at 707602. That is the bigger money level. So buying in the long term, intraday retracement. Ethereum 197136. That is the daily level. And over here, present price is 2138.42. Bigger money is at 2149.69. It is this red and yellow right here on the chart. Starting to go rapid fire, so if you are new and you have a question, put it in the chat. All right, let's go to XRP. 144.32. Bigger money level for today is at 1.4484. So long-term buying, intraday pulling back. For XLM, we have 159403. Let's come back over, see if I should adjust this. Looks like maybe I'll get stopped out a little bit. Let's zoom it in, and I feel like, boom. Okay, locked $4, no worries. XLM over here. Let's see, we've got our present price action, 0.166973. Intraday is at 0.166878. All right, we are up above just barely. So we got a green on XLM. Let's go to Doge. Doge, bigger money is above us, 0.9426. It's that gray one. And Present price is 0.9383. Intraday price level is located at 0.09387. So buying on the short term, selling on the long term. Let's go to Solana here. Solana, bigger money level is down here at 85.02. That has not changed. Intraday level over here is at 89.61. Present is 89.16, 89.61 for big money. Shorting on the intraday for Solana, long-term long. All right, let's go to Zcash, 239.10. Present day price is 231.76, and big money on the intraday is 237.95. I hope that makes sense. It does to me. All right, let's continue with our stocks. Let's do a quick checkup over here, and I'm going to change this one. Let's see. I'm learning the software, so let's see. GC gold futures. That's what I want. Okay, let's go here. Current. Okay, change that out. All right. That was their bigger money level yesterday. Let's buy at market. Boom. All right, we're in. A little extended. I like doing this live so you guys can see how easy it is. So you can see my daily P&L. I'm up 300. So we'll make sure that we keep it green. I always adjust the stop first, right? Take profit. Oh, let's do our take profit up here. Right there. And don't forget to hit confirm. Okay, so I'm in the trade long, and I like it. Let's keep it green. Boom, 20 bucks. All right. Worst case scenario, I take a small profit. Can't be upset, right? Okay, it's grinding higher. Let's take it 100. Let's make it 100. 100, worst case scenario, I lock 100. That's the way I like to do it. Stay green on the trade. Real life, I should put real life futures trading here, right? This is a 5-minute chart. Boom, another 100 bucks. Can't be upset, right? And I discovered it's good until 9:15. After that, don't like it. Don't like the real live trading. I like the slower futures in the morning. All right, that is it. Let's bring it on over to our potential longs, potential shorts. We'll check gold and silver. Let's see what we have going on for today. Let's check it out. Are they going to short it up here? I don't want to get in really in the middle. I see that we are above the bigger money level from last week. What I will do, let's go here. GC. Boom. Oh, no, that's not it. I might want to get back in. Yeah, big money is down here. But long term, short term, where are we on a 5-minute chart? They sold. So for today, bigger money level to watch, 46.89. Okay, let's come back over here. 46.89. Can I move this? Ooh, there we go. Levels. No parameters. No. Okay, I thought that was okay, cancel. All right, let's do this. The bigger money price level. Can I adjust it? Aha, yes, there we go. Okay, what's the 4689.05? 4689.05. Up, okay. All right, so if it comes back up here, that's my potential short level, right? If it goes above, that's where the bigger money is. So right now, smaller risk when I get in closer to here, right? Because I know we have this bigger money, we have an inverted head and shoulders. This is a little extended away right now. We'll wait. Okay, go, Aaoi. I guess I could set up alerts over there too, huh? All right, Aaoi moving up $1 here. Let's see, let's pull this back, 103.50. 103.50 right there. 101.50. Aaoi, 101.50, 103.50. 70 million in the float, 70.9 million. Daily point of control for Aaoi since earnings. Oop, I think I'm one day off there. Yeah. 95.79. So this one is looking like it wants to move to the upside there. Let's look at our short volumes. Let's bring it right on over here. Short volume. Aaoi, 26.3%. All right, let's go VRT. Were there people, why are people shorting VRT? Like, this is the reason why this is about to scream higher. People are shorting it when it's being added to the S&P 500. Do you not know that there's crazy buying volume that's coming in that's going to squeeze it higher? I guess that's where you need to know what's going on. If you're going to short something like COHR as well, 58.6, 59%, make sure that you understand the reason for the move up. If you don't understand the reason for the move up, is it a fluff release? Is this something that people are starting to just say, hey, this is overvalued? No, it's being added to the S&P 500. All of those ETFs that mirror the S&P 500 then have to rebalance, and they have to add that into their portfolio. It's the best time just to rock an amazing trade on those names. Oh, that was 43 here. 27%. TSEM, 60% short. Oh, no, not 60. AXTI, I got you, Lorenzo. AXTI over here, 36% short there. All right, let's continue. Let's go back to VRT. So for the short volumes, the two greens right here, it was higher than 50%. I only do short volume on the stocks that are moving up. Why? Because that's typically going to be the ones that that are going to continue to squeeze if they're going to squeeze. So VRT has been added to the S&P 500, 267.50 right here, and 27. Sorry, we can put it right here. 270. You don't want to short a VRT. I met some people yesterday at Amazon data site, and they said they have some great things coming. Going with electric cars coming up. Listen, I don't care what they do. All I know is they've been added to the S&P 500. That means bigger money volume is coming in, and they have to buy based off of rebalancing. So today is the last day for them really to buy, because it becomes part of the S&P 500 on Monday, next trading day. 242. Where was it? 89. All right, let's go LITE. All right, LITE killing it to the upside. Full disclosure, I am long this one since it was announced in the S&P 500. I don't know why I didn't put this into my competition. I didn't think about that, but easy peasy. Personally, I've been involved in VRTL, which is a leverage, and you bought it in 9 last year. Congratulations, Lorenzo. Way to go there. All right, all coffees, since I don't drink, all coffees are on Lorenzo. Next time I meet you, which has been never, so looks like you're in the clear. Virtual coffee. We could do it. We should have virtual coffee hour. What do you guys think? Virtual coffee hour for us? Coffee and stocks. Let's do it. I will have an occasional, I like the bubbles, 768 and 782.50, but overall, not a drinker. This also has 68.7 million in the float, and our daily point of control from earnings. I thought I had it on here. I guess I didn't. Bigger money, 701.76. Are we above? Are we above? I think we are. I think we are. All right, so these are getting the, hey, caution. These are less than 100 million. They can move fast. COHR. COHR here. Big money volume level since earnings. 258.72. That's right. That's where the biggest volume bought in. Why do I say bought? Because we are above it. 174 million right there. All right, let's go to COHR. COHR. Potential long levels. Potential short levels. I'm going to do 272.50. And 278.54. Why 54? Because we got a camera reel and a pivot there. So we're going to respect that. 272.50 and 278.54. Let's also come on over and check this out. Where are we in the levels? All right, it's coming down here. They have shorted. Do I want to sell at market? Yes, I do. Thank you. All right, let's add a cover, a take loss over here. Hold on. Where's my, and a take profit. Oh. What am I on, a 5 minutes? Yeah, I should have waited before. Oh yeah, that's a painful one. All right, let's just confirm. Painful. Let's confirm. Okay, I took a loss. I'd rather take a loss. Oh, see, look. And boom. Come on. Drop. There we go. I technically am not supposed to take a gain more than 1,000. So. We have an Earl Grey though. All right, so we're back in. Buy, stop. Didn't want to grab it. Keep it green. Keep it green. There we go. Is it gonna stop me? Hey. What the heck is going on here? Hey, you guys saw that I put it in 30. Cancel. Hello. Something's going on. Hold on. I was in a profit zone. I put it at 30. You think it's gonna be making a move? All right, there we go. Come on, back down. There we go. Come on, push it down. We got this bigger volume coming in. Don't really like that. Don't really like that. Gonna be honest. Don't like that bigger volume coming in. Let's tighten the stop over here. All right, there we go. There we go. Come on. Let's make it $100. Worst case, 120. Okay. Set it and forget it. Or pull it back to the top of the candle. Okay. I'm liking gold. I'm liking. Sorry. If you guys find this boring, apologize. I'm learning the gold futures. Okay, worst case scenario, 200. And let's come back. There you go, lock 200. All right, COHR, we did that. Let's go to 5. 235.16. So we do, I think I do have some lines on the chart here. Yes, I do. All right, 83.80. I don't know the color, so we're gonna put 236.50. Okay, good. That one was green. That was a nice guess. All right, and this one right here, 233.58. Okay, no worries. All right, so over here we have bigger gaps. We've had earnings. We see that this is moving up. I'm gonna move this. Undo. I don't know what I did. Undo. I don't need that horizontal line. There we go. Okay, we're gonna move this down to 236. We'll go back to earnings over here. 236 and 235.50. Sorry, 233.50. 236. All right, let's come on over. Let's check out AXTI for Lorenzo. All right, AXTI over here. This is screaming higher. 52-week high. We could look at this on a big picture. I really am interested to see on a bigger picture. Has this ever moved up or had a previous high? Let's go all-time highs. Let's go 33. Okay, so here we are hanging out at 59. Prior 44.44. So we are just, look at this 33. That is a big risk. This is 51 million. Right, in the float. So let's bring it back to a daily chart. All right, so risk is really back to 54.49 there. And if we want to put this on a 3-hour chart, okay, we can see 3-hour chart. We sort of waffled here. Would look for that break of 59.60 just on a 3-hour chart. Let's look at our 5-minute chart over here. And let's set up a trade based off of today's trading activity. All right, so 59.50, 59.60. Let's give it that 10-cent oomph to get it up above 58.40. All right, so 58.40 and 59.60 for AXTI. Let's look at TSEM. TSEM, do I have? I do. Way down at 48.80. Looks like I should have been on this one. I wasn't. I was at one point in time, but not today. 169.50. We'll just put that there. All right, let's see what we have going on for TSEM. Already broke out from R3 up here, 176. We're gonna do 175.50. 175.50 here. Why? Because the 175 is gonna be super strong. So we wanna see that it moves up the top of that candle there. So we want to keep the bigger money where it needs to be, always at our back. So, oh, look at that. I could have made it. Should we? Should we? What do you guys think? Yes? No? I see the wiki wick there. It's moving. Let's go ahead and do it. I've got to go a little higher up here, but look at the opportunity here. I see the opportunity, and I cannot go more than 1,000. So I have to keep that in perspective. I can never have one trade be more than 1,000. It's kind of frustrating. Even though you see the opportunity there, like that, I can't do it. There we go, confirm. All right, we're on a 3-minute. Let's see, waffly. Let's give it some time. We'll do it where I'm in. No, right here. Okay. All right. Let's come back over. All right. I'm a little all over the place there today. You know what I can do? I can put this on this screen and just pop it over. That would make so much more sense. Oh, okay. And monitoring that as well. Let's bring this down. So when you see me look right, monitoring that trade. We don't want to hear a ding. We want to hear a bing, not a ding. I'm in a funny mood today. All right, 177.40, because we have the Camarilla right there, that would give us a move down to 176.25, or we go above over here, 178.50. All right, thank you. I am liking this. Let's move it in down to a green no matter what, a green 150. Done. All right, there we go. And come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Lock it in for me, babe. Lock it in, lock it in. Come on. Okay, it's a little overextended. We're at that round number. You know what? Should I just move this up, or do we want to take the 990? Let's go 990. Oh, we can also adjust this. Let's make it at least 450, 480. Come on. Ding. Oh yeah. All right, that's it. I'm done. Trying to hit the 53,000 with my trading evaluation. So I'm my balance, hold on. So right now I'm at 51,212. So I'm going to leave it for today. That's it. Thank you. Done before 9:15. I learned don't go past 9:15. Yesterday I ended up in the red, so I brought back that value, and I'm good. I'm happy with that. All right, done with the futures. Let's go to Nvda, 177.40, 178.50. All right, let's go to Tesla. You guys have my full on over here. I don't know, it seems like futures are just too easy. I don't know, maybe that's just me. 31.08 here. Likely going to see Tesla move up to this 161 exponential over here and below 377.95. I would like 378, but we do have that Camarilla right there. I forgot on Nvidia. Let's bring our bigger money level into the picture. It's up here, 184.68. All right, let's go to Tesla. I just did that. 377.95, 381.08. Oh. All right, let's go to 2.869 here. And daily point of control is at 398.06. All right, let's go to AA, Alcoa. I know I have lines on here, but we'll just pop them on over here for the moment. Make this green. $58.50. And that's a beautiful thing, is once you understand trading, you understand a chart, you understand that, yes, you can transfer your knowledge to any trading instrument, right? It's when you understand the expansion, the contraction, CSIQ as well over here. We have the bigger money level. Oh, I forgot to do it for Alcoa. But when you have the knowledge of how to trade, then it makes sense and you understand your risk. You saw I kept it, I tried to keep it green every trade. Move that stop, protect yourself. CSIQ, I did have one, I thought I'd moved it. It went negative on me because for whatever reason, it didn't lock. Gave me I tried to lock it, it didn't give me the confirm, and that frustrated me, but is what it is. 14 and 14.40 here for CSIQ. Daily point of control is below at 13.53. So this could be positioning for more. SMCI, crazy move yesterday, crazy. And is the bleeding done? Would I say yes? I think this is going to move to the upside. Shorts aren't going to cover. This could have a nasty little short squeeze. There could be people that are like, I'm going to short this at open. And then you've got the shorts that were short overnight. I'm going to cover and I'm going to be done and I'm loving it, right? So that's going to be the battle of the shorts and the shorts covering and the shorts going long. The shorts covering and the new shorts jumping in. So be aware of that on this one. That's the battle I can see playing out. Bigger money right now, everything's above. They knew, right? They knew this was coming at 31.84. All right. Now let's do our indexes. Indexes. We are below on the Dow. That's not looking pretty. We had 0 announcements today. 0 announcements. All right. So let's come on over here. It is at an oversold extreme a bit. On the bigger picture, we can see the TTM squeeze is really far down there. Would look for that to potentially move up a bit today. 459. No, we can do it down here. Let's see. Bigger money for the day. I'm anticipating it's going to come up here. Okay. So our bigger money is up here. So we have to respect that. And we can only go long when we're above it. So let's go 461. Give you 50-cent trade there. That is in the retracement mode. The shorts would probably work a little bit better. The Russell, let's check it out. I did say we might see the Russell reverse today. We have 2 quarters below us. We could see that this boop, pops down here, and I'm going to be like, hi ho, Russell. Maybe I should see the Russell, futures. It's fun. If all you need is one instrument, like if all I ever traded was gold and it's profitable, then you know what? Just trade one instrument. If all you ever do is trade Tesla, like Terry, trade Tesla. But I think Terry trades others. But be aware that if you are good at something, stick with what you're good at. Why force something different? I'm learning the futures and I'm loving the futures, right? It's also trading super carefully, understanding they move fast, understanding the risk involved, right? And keeping that risk very small. That's the name of every trade. So you guys are seeing me learn futures live and how to manage that risk. It's all about risk with stock, with crypto, with futures. That's what you need to manage, right? Okay, Qs, 590 and 591.50. Let's go to SPY. $657 and $655.50. Look at how easy they made that. So if this fails here, we've got a bear flag. Boom, below $655.50 and $657. All right, there you go. Today is a 6 kind of day. Going to post this right on over here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not post. All right. Here we go. 320 live chart. Oops. I forgot. All right, all right. There we go. Oh. I had a credit card issue. I gotta get that fixed over there. And there we go, there we go. Boom. Come on over and join the school community right here. I will post it. You guys will get the charts for free. It costs nothing. Costs nothing for you guys to enter. All right. Have a great one. Don't just have a good day. Have a great day. Rock those trades. Monday, I will be remote. Not sure if I'm going to stream yet. I will let you all know on Twitter. I will let you all know. If you guys want to join in on the school, I'd love to see you there. Have a great